Foundations is out and it is fantastic. I'm loving Standard right now. Having the Leyline Band and Best of 1 was a really good move, but I'm going to play some Best of 3. Specifically, we're going to do the Standard Metagame Challenge. I always love these events. These are good kind of like fun ways to take a couple risks and see if you can get some good packs. The rewards are always amazing on these. Like if you can get yourself like 3 or 4 or 5 wins, it's fantastic. But it's also one loss and you're out. So it's kind of risky. High risk, high reward. Let me show you what I'm playing here. If you know me, you know that I'm never doing anything on meta. So I'm doing something super off meta here. A deck you've probably never seen. You're not seeing this in any competition, but it's something that I love. I've had a deck like this for quite some time. I think this Kaya card is amazing. Ever since Markov Manor, I have had a deck in some capacity that's this. And every set it gets a little extra toys, and Foundations has helped immensely. So here's the big thing. She is able to exile a card from your graveyard, or whenever a card is exiled from the battlefield, you can turn a token into a copy of it. So you want to do fun things where you're doing things like Phyrexian Fleshgorger, where you play for its prototype, and then it's going to, you're going to lose it in combat at some point, or it's going to get removed. And then you use her +2 to exile it from the graveyard and turn a token into the bigger side of Fleshgorger. You get the exact same thing here with the Overlords. It's pretty much the same concept, where you play this for its impending, and then eventually you lose it, and then you bring it back, and you get the bigger side. This one's especially cool because you get the extra tokens. This one obviously brings something back to your hand. Harvester of Misery has Channel pretty much, so where you can discard it, hit a creature, and then do it. We're running Beseech the Mirror, so we could sacrifice our tokens, or we could sacrifice our enchantment. So you play this on turn 2, and then you sack it to here, and then you get Kaya, and then you use Kaya 2+, all kinds of fun stuff going on here. The other great thing that works amazing with Kaya is Incubate. So we're doing the best Incubate cards in the set, which there aren't many, but there's a couple that are good. Norn's Inquisitor makes an Incubate 2 token. So what's cool is the +1/+1 counter stay on the token. So if you use Kaya to bring something back, it's going to get the +2/+2 counter. So this would come in as a 9/7 if you turn the token into this. Bloated Processor, when it hits the graveyard, it's going to incubate equal to its power, which is awesome. It can also eat the other Phyrexians. So we have Phyrexian here. The incubate tokens are Phyrexians. This is a Phyrexian. So there's a little bit of things. You can't sacrifice itself to it, but that's still totally fine. But we're also running an Ajani, so Ajani can make this bigger. There's other ways for this to get bigger, so this works pretty good. Null Priest of Oblivion, that came in from Foundations. I love this card. It's cheap when you get it, because it's got lifelink and menace for 2, so it's kind of a way to try to like stabilize, but long term you can use it to reanimate things, and if you're reanimating things like Fleshgorger or the Overlord, they come in obviously on the big side. Gloomfang Marauder, you use this to Swamp Cycle, and then if you can reanimate it with Null Priest, it's going to have its backup ability, so you can put 2 counters onto something else. We're running 4 Rats. Foundations gave us Day of Judgment. No Witnesses is good as long as you have more creatures. If you don't, it's not super good, but you have 2 here, which is fantastic. What else we got? Oh, sideboard. Okay, 4 Long Goodbyes. This is amazing because there's so many decks that are running around here that are running low creatures. So this hits your low creatures. It also hits the things with Ward. It also hits the decks that are running a ton of counter spells. So the Azorius with Haughty Djinn. There is an Is It one that runs around with Haughty Djinn. So this works pretty good for that. Seal from Existence, in case there's some weird like one of you need to deal with. This can obviously deal with Planeswalkers. This can deal with enchantments, stuff like that. Temporary Lockdown, if it's just super girl prowess, you can Beseech the Mirror to go get that. Hunted Bone Brute, I like this against control decks because A, it's hard to remove when you have it face down. And then you flip it over and then they don't get the 2 dog tokens and you just have a 6/2. Works really good with Kaya also because you bring it back and obviously it doesn't enter, it just becomes, so they don't get the 2 tokens there. So it's a 6/2. It's a 6/2 that then if it goes away, if they kill it, then they're gonna get they're gonna lose 3 life. 2 extra Day of Judgments if we're really against something creature heavy that we need it. An extra Beseech the Mirror here, and then 1 Fade from History. We're running just a couple of lands that can generate green mana. We're probably gonna want to play it off of Beseech the Mirror. But this card is amazing, and I think this is going to win a bunch of games because no one's going to expect it. Because there are a lot of, like the Azorius enchantment deck, you hit them with this like in the mid game and like turns 4 or 5. This is just lights out for them. They have no answer to this. Like this is kind of game over because it's just going to destroy everything they have. So this would also be good against if you see the blue artifact deck running around. We're running a lot of more ways also to help us cast it. And then we're running 1 Elenda in the sideboard. I'm not sure where you side this in. It would probably be against some kind of control where she would not be able to be removed very easy. This wasn't Aclazot's, but I'm not totally sure what's the right answer. So this is kind of the iffy spot here, but she's in the right colors. She has the right abilities. She can help stabilize. I could see a lot of situations where you would want this. In something that's running a lot of removal, you'd want this because obviously she's really hard to remove. So this is what we're going with. Let's see how it goes. Let's do it. I'm curious to see if we see a lot of new Foundations cards or not, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Foundations is technically standard legal in MTGO yet, is it? I can't remember. Because I know there were a couple leagues the last couple days and there was not a lot of... okay, that's an interesting hand. There's not a lot of Foundations cards in there. I mean, keep this. Turn 2, turn 3... And did they mulligan? They look like they mulligan, didn't it? He must be thinking, going to 6. Standard is a tough format to mulligan in. You can kind of get 1. They get 4 cards. Oh, I almost feel bad. I mean, they kept 4, so they must have liked it. Gnawing vermin. Who are you gonna mill? Mill themselves. Okay, Golgariness. We'll go with this guy. The Norn's Inquisitor is interesting here. So he'll give you the token. I mean, I want the Kaya, obviously. That land would have been nice, though, to get this guy to get the land. But, well, I think we're still fine. Deep Cavern Bat. They can take the Kaya, or do they take the Ajani? It's a pretty rough-looking hand against them. What'd they take? The Overlord? Okay. I mean, part of me wants to just go Ajani. Just go Ajani, just go up with nothing? I mean, that's real... I feel like Kaya's better, though. I think we go him, and then we'll have our Incubate token. And then next turn we can go Kaya. Because we got stuff in the graveyard. I mean, this guy's taken down. Like, they're not applying a lot of pressure here. They missed a land drop. Or did I went first? I went first. So, I mean, this Day of Judgment is going to wreck them. Boy, that's good. I mean, right? And then go up Kaya. Worst case scenario, get the Gloomfang Marauder, but I'd rather get something else.
Finally.
Those are awful. Those are really terrible. I think I just ditch them both. My graveyard. I guess it's the Gloomfang Mauler. I was hoping to get that off of...
This is for Taysa.
Shoot him down. Eat a go for the throat. Take 7. Go for the throat him. Cool. I'm down with that. Correct the Fabled Passage? Okay. I mean, I feel like we're in pretty decent shape here. They kept 4. We have to remember they kept 4, though. So. I'm interested to see, is this just Golgariness? Like, what else is happening here? I mean, they can swing at her, but she can go up more than they could deal damage to her. This is, like, a great position for her. Like, if they have a removal spell for her, that's fantastic, but attacking her for combat damage is not going to win them the game at this moment. Okay. I mean, Protector? I mean, why not, right? Deal with the rat. What does that guy do when he dies? He gives someone -1/-1? Yeah, there's no one there to give. So, I could even play that dude. Say its name. What do we see? Cut down. Boy, they are super low to the ground, aren't they? We'll go get a plains? Does it matter? We'll go with Ajani. We'll go up 2. Let's see what we hit. Let's see if we can just end this. Jeez, these are terrible pulls. I literally have like nothing decent in my graveyard. Wow, Norn's Inquisitor.
We've hired the best.
True strength comes within.
Unbelievable. these have been terrible Kaya hits. Almost any creature would have ended the game because I would have given it double strike. Sure. Couldn't that have done with a planeswalker? Ajani? I don't care about that.
My wounds won't last.
Try this again. Last 2. Unbelievable.
A breakthrough.
No, it's not, Kaya. That's a terrible. My graveyard. I mean, I guess opponent's graveyard. I don't know. This creature? Abysmal. Absolutely abysmal.
Steel yourself for battle.
Bloated Processor. In turn. I mean, we could flip this dude if need be. Cash grab? I mean, they're hurting for mana. Okay. Well, there's our target for Kaya for sure. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to reanimate Valgavoth. Cool. This is just like embarrassing at this moment. I mean, I'll get rid of him, I suppose.
Let me show you how to fight.
Go. Yep. Sure. So I get back the Overlord. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, play the Overlord, right? We got tokens. I mean, we just need to hit anything and any creature. Look at this graveyard. We are almost halfway through our deck and we haven't seen a single big creature other than these 2 Overlords, but they're kind of stuck here. It's too much as I'm an ultimate. But I'm like, even if they reanimate, well, he's gone. I got rid of him, so they couldn't even reanimate Valgavoth. I mean, we have this one. 3, 4, 5. Bat Emergence. Altanok, the thrice called. Can we miss again? Yeah, I'm like, even if I pump that dude to make him 6 and swing, like, I think we got it. Okay, so they're doing stuff in the graveyard. They're staying super low to the ground. Bats, Nog, Vermin, say its name, tear asunder. What was this little dude? I mean, I feel like I just need to be bigger and faster than them is what I need to be. Harvester of Misery seems real good here. Seal from Existence. I don't think that's going to do the trick, because I need to be able to... I need to rat their dudes. Do I just want another Beseech? Do I just want another Day of Judgment? Maybe another Day of Judgment. Just deal with more of their creatures. I feel like... Where's the rest of my sideboard? Yeah, Alenda. I want Alenda in here. This seems like a good one for Alenda. I don't have any real graveyard hate here. Do I want this extra Day of Judgment, or do I want... We'll go up Day of Judgments, and we'll go Alenda, and that'll put us at 60? Fade from History doesn't do anything, right? Because... he's a creature. I just want to make sure it wasn't an enchantment. I mean, I think that's good. I think it seems good to me. Alright, we got game one there. I mean, looks good to me, right? Name Phyrexian, we got this, we got the mana to cast this. Looks good to me. Two rats, okay. We're still gonna run this dude out, just because we want to try to get them to overcommit to the board. Day of Judgment is also gonna hurt a lot worse if Valgavoth doesn't fly. Okay. Who do you take? They took Kaya. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm down with that. Phyrexian. Pass. Alright, so I'll Swamp Cycle, Gloomfang, Marauder to get... I think this is a regular swamp. Say its name. Keep coming back. Swing for one, take it. Norse Inquisitor here is interesting, but let's just do this. Just go for it. Say its name. That's twice, right? Mill 3 cards, then you return a creature card or land from your exile on a card. Okay. Tear Asunder. Take 3. I mean, double Norn's Inquisitor here, right? Let's just throw them both out. And if we flip one of these dudes, they become a 4/4. If we flip them both next turn, that's a lot of damage. Okay, they're going to take a Day of Judgment. I mean, there's no way they have another bat, right? Say its name. There it is. Going for it. I mean, you can. It kind of seems silly. That's all 4 of them. You got to do it, right? You got to do it when it resolves, right? Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. Do I flip these guys and just start swinging? Or do I Day of Judgment and then start swinging? What's the right call here? What's in my graveyard? Where's my dude? Where's my Fleshgorger? Oh, we got... Oh, because Tear Asunder. Okay. They have 3 cards in hand. I think I just want to start applying pressure. Cycle this dude. Get a swamp. Get a Shadowy Backstreet. Null Priest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's in my graveyard? Those dudes. I mean, that's not bad. I'll keep it. Because now we can Beseech also. So if they can take this away, we can Beseech and Wrath again. Like, these bats are not staying around forever. What does this do, dude? Land card. This guy's real good. They're doing it. They're doing it. He doesn't have haste, right? Alright. Let's start Kaiing. Do they have an answer to Kaya? Go, go, Kaya!
I like a good fight. Notice I didn't say fair. Another clue.
I hesitated there because I want to be able to reanimate one of these dudes with the Null Priest. So I don't want to get rid of both of them, but they're also on a clock here. Shieldred? I mean, Shieldred doesn't super scare me. I can outpace Shieldred. Another Day of Judgment. My graveyard. Let's keep swinging, right?
This is for Taysa.
Put him at 4. Let's do this, dude. Gives me tokens. I mean, they need a miracle, I think, to win. Like, I'm on a clock, but not that steep of a clock. And I have no problem Day of Judgmenting and then just going for it. I could also minus her to get rid of the Shieldred. Like, they need that emergence. Okay, I mean, one Day of Judgment coming right up. All we need to do is hit any halfway decent creature in our graveyard. Even this dude gets us real close. Draw, eh? Okay. I think this does it. Because it flies, right? Except that's flying. So I can Null Priest. I don't have that anymore. Okay, I mean, Day of Judgment. Shred all creatures. Cool. Plus another Kaya. I mean, she's not getting me anywhere.
Stay focused.
My graveyard. We were so close. I mean, we could just play it. It'll give us life gain if nothing else. And this dude's taken down. We got Kaya. Like, I can't see how we lose this game. They're at 1 life. Okay, there we go. We got there. We got there. We were able to outgrind them, and that's what this deck does. This deck can just outgrind the opponent. So there we go. Round 1, or game 1. Round 1. Yeah, round 1. All right, we're off to a good start here. We're off to a good start. 1-0 against I'm calling that Golgari Reanimator. I'm not sure what else to call that, so we're calling that. His hand sucks. His hand's okay. I think I get rid of the Seal from Existence. I feel like No Witnesses has a much better chance of hitting something. I'd rather have this out to do something. If we need to, we can dig that up with a whatchamacallit. Son of a... Missing that Seal from Existence right about now. I mean, do we live to No Witnesses? This is gonna be rough. Cacophony scam. Cacophony! Okay, so when do we Harvester of Misery? Do we do it now, or do we do it when they try to cast something on him? I want them to blow a spell. Let's see if we can get them to blow a spell here. Okay. Boy, that no. If I can live to No Witnesses. Nothing. Sure. What are they holding? Another Cacophony scam. I mean, part of me wants to just Harvester of Misery someone right here. But I think we wait a turn. See what we get here. Go, go, go. There it is. Okay. Is that enough to save us? Cool. What you got? Got another one? Monstrous Rage, okay. Not great. Not great. Do they have another one? Oh no! Is that game? Do I lose? I lose. Rough. Rough. Okay, let's go to that sideboard. Brutal. Okay, temporary lockdown in. Overlord. Overlord. Day of Judgment. Do I want the Seal from Existence? You can get rid of the whatchamacallit and get rid of the ley line. Drop another Overlord. Seal or Day of Judgment? Long Goodbye is not terrible here either. Overlord. Overlord. Another Day of Judgment. Long Goodbye, Long Goodbye? Like, we're just going all in on trying to run removal. I mean, gaining life seems good. Cutzel's Flanker actually seems pretty weak here. Long Goodbye. Alenda sure seems halfway decent, but we gotta run removal. We gotta, like, stop them. We have one Seal from Existence. Is that good enough? Let's see how this goes. Mono red in the metagame. Was there even another color? That was just straight mono red, wasn't it? Looks good to me. He's got to remove things. This guy gaining life is going to be good. Turn 2. If they have a creature, we go for a long goodbye. If they have a landline, we absolutely hold up long goodbye. We might run this out just to, like, have a blocker. Keep that. Long goodbye. I'm down with that. Here he is. Dude, we got Heartfire Hero. Boy, those are real good. Another Cacophony Scamp. Just deal with this guy now. Fleshgorger, make some blocks, boy. Block it up. Make a block. Do it. Sure, I'm down with that. I'll gain 3. Cool. They're going for it. They're going for it. Do it. Okay. There's a Calisol sword. Okay. Hoo-wee. Get our token. Hold this up. Next turn, Kaya, flip. Phyrexian Fleshgorger. I think we stabilized. Don't even want to take the chance. Oh, that should be it. We stabilized. We got there.
Somebody bothering you? I'll make them suffer. I've got the perfect vantage point.
There we go. All right, cool. We get there. Yeah, that guy is not gonna get it. Anything of any decent size.
A breakthrough.
My graveyard. We'll go with Bloated Processor.
So much for a quiet night.
Got a removal spell? Fleshgorger. Want to make the block. Hold up the long goodbye. Shoot down the Heartfire Hero. Clockwork Percussionist. Okay. What do you know that I don't know? Take 1. Yeah, there's game. Okay, cool. Too many wraths, too many wraths, too many wraths. Yeah, they're just all in, aren't they? I mean, I feel like Ajani is, like, that was cute to see him there, but I feel like another long goodbye is better. They're just all in on trying to deal with their dudes. Fleshgorger's great, Beseech. I mean, what are you doing, really? Alenda is better. Just come in and block. I mean, we got life gain, we got blockers. We don't have any removal spells. We have like Wrath, though. Let's see if that's enough. Do they have the ley line? No ley line. Yes, ley line. Yes, monetary Swift Spear. Okay. Ditch that. We need a removal spell. I mean, they're low on cards. Can we survive? We're gonna go Caves of Koilos, Null Priest is our plan. Unless we draw a removal spell. If we draw a long goodbye, then we long goodbye the Monastery Swift Spear. This one's tight. This one's close. Go for it. Okay, Monstrous Rage. Boy, whatchamacallit would be real good right now. Long goodbye off the top. That'd be amazing. Jeez, they're just going for it. I mean, I feel like the life gain gets me more here, and then I have long goodbye on the next turn. They need something with haste and a spell. They would have needed to draw something with haste and drawn a pump spell. He's got haste. I mean, I'll make that block. Can we stabilize here? This is real scary. Ooh, who's that? Slick shot, okay. Go get ourselves a swamp. Norn's Inquisitor. Followed up the long goodbye. If they don't do anything, we'll flip this. Sweating bullets on this one. Sweating bullets. There he is. Cool. Just deal with them, right? Okay, cool. And then they play the Calisel Sword? Yeah. Fabled Passage? It'll also hold up priority for us. Pass turn. I got a 4/4 we can block. And they have 3 cards in hand still. Clockwork Percussionist, okay. Take the 1? Or wait for the block? Go fetch. We'll get a swamp. Oh! We need something with life gain.
This will be
You are not something with life gain.
Another clue.
I mean, you have life gain. Two extra life or 4 extra life? Keep up the blocker. Let's do there.
Stay alert.
Puts me at 9 and they have 2 cards in hand. We have many blockers up here. We just need to get some big creatures. I mean, so we can get Kaya. I don't care. Sure. I mean, I do care. I care immensely, actually. I mean, make them have it, right? Bump, bump. Like, it shouldn't be enough to get rid of her. Kaya's still gonna live, and that's what matters here. You got another? I mean, that's a lot to try to remove her.
Can't shake 'em.
Not good. Not good. We're not hitting good stuff here. What's in my graveyard? I mean, I have the Gloomfang.
So much for a quiet night.
They're on a one-turn clock, technically. Rolling up 2 Wraths. We got 2 blockers. They got 3 cards in hand. I'm at 9 life. They're okay. We got there. Yes. I was sweating bullets there for a second. I was sweating, but we got there. Monterey, too many Wraths. Too many Wraths for them, and then too much removal. So, yes, we got there. I had to think that went through a little bit, but we did it. So, 2-0. Here we go. This is... You made it at this point. If you get 2 wins, I feel like you've made your money back because you get the 1,500 gold. So, if you would have paid 2,000 gold, and then you get a pack is 1,000 gold, so you basically made 2,500. So, sweet, 2-0. Let's keep going. All right, let's do it. See if we can get 3. 3 is kind of my, like, we've done it. Like, I know you always say on, like, Twitter or X, the everything app, you see people like, 7-0! Like, that's cool and all, but, like, in my mind, once you hit 3, like, once you're kind of, like, turning a profit doing this, I feel like you're doing good. If you can go 3-0 with a deck, you're doing pretty good and you're a halfway decent player. Once you get to like 4 or 5, you're doing phenomenal. 7, I feel like you're just like grinding your way to get there. So, a little shaky, but let's go with it. The problem, like, I love Ajani knots in my opening hand. I love to draw them like later in the game and play him on like turn 4 or turn 5, but I have no intention of playing him on turn 3. I guess unless I drew, you know what, if I drew a Null Priest, then I would. I would go turn 2 Null Priest, turn 3 Ajani, and then just start upping. That wouldn't be the worst play. Opponent's got the Arena Sleeves. What's this guy's name? The Thalid? Spore Bottom? Sponge Bottom? SpongeBob Bottom? Spores? Tell me out here. Barnacle Bill? I mean, we'll ditch it. I feel like we could do better. We already have so many 3-drops. Alright, what's our 3-drop? What do we play? Against Golgari. I mean, let's start laying beats, right? Let's do it. Next turn, Kaya? Or Ajani? Glissa. It's a problem. It's a problem. Is when she deals combat damage to a player. Okay. We can wraith them. Well, no, we can't. Because we got to deal with the whatchamacallit. If we go Kaya and we plus to give ourselves a blocker. Let's see what they decide about this.
I could use a little help.
I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to swing just to start laying beats down, but I kind of want to make sure Glissa doesn't remove Kaya here. So let's see what they wind up doing. I need them to overcommit to the board so I can Day of Judgment. That's what I need. And right now, a Day of Judgment looks real terrible. Like, this is a real bad removal here. I mean, if they want to remove this block here, I keep Kai up at 4 and then a Day of Judgment on my turn, I'm totally down with that. Let's see what they're thinking. I would love just the Shieldred. Like, just drop a Shieldred right here. That'd be the ultimate play. I mean, this dude's making this block no matter what. Because I can be getting 2 creatures on the board per turn. Go for the throw. Okay. Swing at me. I mean, it's going to take 3 things off of Kaya. Or I can... I don't even gain the life. It's 3, right? 3 counters? What you got? I mean, she's still going up.
Stay out of my way.
Another Bloated Processor. Okay, there. They have a removal spell. A removal spell they don't particularly want to use. I mean, plus... blocker?
Killer can't silence everyone.
I mean, let's start laying attacks and let's make them start to have it. Sure. I mean, we'll make a block here. I mean, are they gonna blow another removal spell on its spirit token? Yeah, now her +2 is a lot scarier with this 3 counter incubate token right there. What you got? What you got? I go, make it a block. The fact that they just didn't like windmill slam attack implies to me that they don't have a removal spell, so they're kind of wondering if they can just like... They're not in a place to like outgrind me. That's kind of what they're thinking right now. Is that like, because if they attack here, I block. If they attack me, I block. So I'm just going to keep throwing down blockers. Okay, jeez, another removal spell. Swing and then remove Kaya. I mean, it's a play.
Ah, this can't be how it ends.
Unfortunately, it is, Miss Kaya. Unfortunately, it is. All right. I mean, eventually they're going to have to play something else. Glissa cannot carry them all the way through to the end here. Go for the Throat is, like, the fact that they're, obviously, that's such a great card, but it's so bad. Wait, nope. Block, right? Because otherwise they can remove the counters from that. Yeah, make the block. Sure. I mean, they're the ones on the clock right now. Six, 9. I hope it's to just windmill slam Ajani at some point and just get him in there and just give something double strike and just go for the win. I mean, they're going to try to carry Glissa all the way to the finish line. Drawing a card. Playing a knight. Flipping a token. That's good. That's real good. Sure. Blockers galore. They're at 10. We are just out-grinding them right now. Glissa's working hard. Please remove the 3 counters from this. I mean, it can also destroy it, but block. Like, if they played... Okay, we've seen 3 go for the threat so far. We can activate this. Is this a menace? No, it's just a horror creature. To destroy this. Two. Destroy an enchantment and an artifact? Enchantment and an artifact? What you got? What you got? What you got? Take 3. 7. Okay, they gain the life. That's pretty good. Swing for 2. Are blocking at a 4/4? I can block. Keep them coming. You can't let Glissa get in. Part of me doesn't even want to... If I could make it to the end of this game without playing this Day of Judgment, that would be absolutely fantastic. If I could not show that I'm running Wraths, I think that'd be huge. That's going to change the way that they sideboard. So that's my goal. My goal right now is to win this game without playing Day of Judgment. Obviously not losing is the top priority. The second priority is trying to win without playing Day of Judgment. I'll play the Ajani though. I'll let them see that. I think the Day of Judgment is more of a tell. What could they be holding? My boy bigger? It's flying and double strike, right? Commit to the board. Commit to the board. Mosswood Dread Knight. Okay. 8. Do they have a removal spell for him? Play that. Them being tapped out would be great, because then I can Ajani, -3 on the Bloated Processor, swing for the game. There it is. They still have 2 up. Seal from Existence. It's pretty freaking good right here. It stops the bleeding. What do you think? Do you think they have it? Nah, they didn't have it. Crap. Get rid of Glissa. Okay. We are... Okay, 1 turn, this guy flips. I think we've got it. They would need something absolutely amazing right here to win. Tranquil. I mean, can they even hit this? Ward 3. I mean, they can. It's a play. But then they're tapped out, and then I go for it. Then it's mine. Then the game is mine. Going for it. Who are you gonna hit? Gain 4 life and destroy an enchantment. I mean, you can't hit this now. You can hit this though. They have 1 black, which would be cut down, and cut down does not cut this guy down. What you got? What you hitting? Yeah, this is Brewer's advantage right here. Like, they don't know what to do against this deck because they did not plan for this deck. Exile target players, sure. Hit that guy? Sure. Do I flip this? I can flip it and eat it. They got 1 mana available, and they're holding priority. What could they be thinking about right now? What could they possibly be able to play? It's got to be cut down. So, like, do they want to cut this guy down? That's exactly what it is. So they want to try to cut this guy down. That's what's happening. So we're going to play Ajani. We're going to -3. We'll flip this guy.
No matter what, there is always hope.
We still cut down this guy. What you got?
Let your soul guide your hand.
Swing with the team. Cutting him down. Cool. Eat him. Game. Because now it'll be 5. And then take 10. Double strike and flying. Cool. Good job, Ajani. You did it. You won the game. And we did it. Mission accomplished. We did not play Day of Judgment, so they don't know that we're playing Wraths. Alright. Golgari Midrange. I mean, we just want more Wraths, right? Like, that's really what we want? Like, just Wrath it up? Cutsel's Flanker doesn't seem super great. Ajani, like, won the game there, but I don't think he's actually very good. I think he's pretty mediocre. So we're going to go up for another, honestly, Day of Judgment. Like, why not? Cutsel's Flanker, I mean, just another Day of Judgment. I think that's the right call. Like, we're just going to Wrath them out. I don't think they can deal with much of that. So, let's see if we change our tune, but I think that's it. We just go up the day, up there. Up the Wraths. I don't think they can deal with more Wraths. So. We had a Kaya that game, right? Yeah, we had a Kaya. So they knew we had Kaya, but we didn't play a Wrath, and we decided in 2 more Wraths. So they might be playing more Wraths, but Wraths don't scare me. Deadly cover up a little bit just because it's going to be able to take something out, but we're running enough random creatures that we're usually pretty good. That's not a good hand. We'll keep it. If we went to 1 game 1, I never would have kept this hand, but the fact that we also never showed a Wrath, they are mulled. Okay. Cool. Duress. Pretty good. Kaya or a Wrath? Went with a Kaya. Okay. Okay. I mean, it just got better. Dump them. We don't need it. We got lands. One more waste Null Priest next turn. What you got? Going for the draw. We'll go Caves. Null Priest. Then we'll go Unholy Annex. Yep. Cool. Take 2. We'll go with this. See if we can save a little bit of life. My only hesitation there was Beseech the Mirror. Archfiend. Pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll go Fable. Get our 2 in there. Get a Swamp. And then we'll play this guy. So then we'll have blockers. Blockers on a clock. Archfiend. I mean, it's not impossible that we could just drag this game out long enough that Archfiend kills them. I mean, it ain't great, that's for sure. No blocks? Take the 6? Make a block. We'll take the 2 instead. Bump. Dude's good. They're drawing cards. They're gaining life. It's pretty scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep Kaya alive. Can we do this? Note that we can mine this and we can like remove the Archfiend. But I'm like, can we just grind them out? They've got the demon boy. They're drawing cards like mad. Concealed Courtyard. I mean, keep making blockers, right? Is this a terrible idea?
Questions? You've got answers.
I'm not dead. I mean, they have so many cards in their hand. Coming at me. I mean, do I just win? They're gonna have to, like, kill their own Archfiend, it feels like. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from Archfiend to the draw. Then if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. Vivian, okay. Restore target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. So they're gonna shoot down their own Archfiend? Bonk!
Oh, I've made lots of friends in this town.
Llanowar Elves, okay. I mean, now I Wrath, right? I'm at 4. I'm at 2. I can gain the 2 life first. Gain the 2 life and then do it. We can also deal with her. What you think about that? Sure.
This isn't worth my time.
Caves of Koilos, get rid of that. I mean, they got so many cards in hand. Okay, okay. Archfiend to the dross, cool. That's game, right? Well played. Okay, I needed to be more aggressive. Womp, 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 womp. Sad times. Misplaying that game. I should have known. Like, with them drawing that many cards, I need to go for it more. We need to remove some enchantments here. Silver of Existence is a little bit better than I was realizing. I mean, there's a small part of me that wants 1 Fate from History. What else is this deck running? I mean, if I could just deal with that dude, I feel like that's just as good. Nah, stick with this. We just gotta be more aggressive. That's what we learned here. Yeah. We gotta wrath more aggressively. Once they had that combo, once they had the Annex and the Archfiend, we should have just been going for it. That was me being silly. Their card advantage was way too high. Sure. We do need to hit that 3rd land drop, that's for sure. But this guy can kind of, if he hits the Swamp Cycler, he can get us there. We'll play him. Worst case scenario, we have a 2-drop. I'd love to hit a land, though. Not to the land I wanted. Take that one, though. Now I'm really glad I took this guy. This, and then let's just start Kaiing. You get a removal spell for this? On the stack? Tear asunder? Sure. I think you went on to save that, but that's okay. Glissa. It changes the dynamic slightly. Nah, go for it.
Like a good fight. Notice I did.
Whew. Let's go Mistmoors. Get our blockers in there. Yep. Well, we know he can attack. Take 8. Okay, that's pretty good. We're in pretty good shape here. And we got blockers. We got blockers. Now we need them to overcommit to the board, and then we wrath, and then we swing. But I think we got this. 9, 11, 11, 13. We got 13 damage on the board. So block with the Norn's Inquisitor, and then plus, and then Kaya. They need to answer too many things on the board here. I mean, there's a small part of me that says just don't block anything, but... What you got? Tranquil. Okay. Shoot the token. Gain the life. Shooting the token. Cool. Day of Judgment. I mean, we still have more blockers. Like, we'll just do the Overlord, right? My graveyard will go Fleshgorger.
I know just what to do.
2 blockers. And they're at 3. And I got 8 on the board and hurt. So even if they have a removal spell, I think we got this one. I can't think of a card that they play that would get them out of this. Yeah, this is when this deck is firing on all cylinders right there. I mean... What happens if Kai goes down to 3? Nothing, right? She goes to 4. That's why I really love her. Is like the ability to just +2. Like she just draws damage, so she's kind of in a weird way lifelink because she's just absorbing damage and then she's going up +2, and it's like there's a clock that's ticking on her. I mean, and then Harvester of Misery. Okay, shoot this dude. Gain the 4 life. Sure. +2. Game over. Good game, opponent. Mine. Good game. Yes! 3-0. Here we go. Here we go. Keep it going. And that's a good deck. That isn't some like crap deck that we just built there. That was the like second place deck in Worlds is what we just built with this. So, you know, this deck is something. This deck is pretty good. Like you can't just be like this deck is jank. It is off meta for sure, but this deck is not jank. This deck is doing well. 3-0. We're gonna keep this party going. Now we're really doing good. 3-0 is like we've crossed the threshold where I think we can declare that this deck is a good deck. Is what I would say, because I could keep grinding this all weekend, and as long as I'm doing 2 or 3 or 4-0, like you're turning a profit. Like that, then that I think is a sign that you have a good deck. If you have a deck that can win 4 rounds or 3 rounds and not take a loss, like you're obviously way above 50%. It's now later in the evening. One thing to note if you are doing the metagame challenge is if you do it more during the day, the competition is a little more, little softer because you're getting a wider range of players. If you're playing at like 2 o'clock in the morning, you're going to be getting a lot of more intense players because you just have to think of the crowd that's going to be out playing a competitive Magic event at 2 o'clock in the morning versus at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. So if you're seeing this soon, jump in now and don't wait until like late tonight. Also, don't start like Sunday night. That's never a good option either, because at that point everyone's kind of figured out what the good decks are, and that's all anyone's going to be playing. This is not good. Like I don't even have the mana to play No Witnesses, but let's keep it. I don't like this hand. Is a very reluctant keep. Dark Slicks. Okay, Dimir Midrange. Is that what we're up against here? Duress. Oh man. There's a small part of me that wants to concede. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I mean, we got turn 3 Kutzel, but we need something. Nashi. Okay. Part of it is to play the Fabled Passage to just like search, but then that gives up information of what's in my hand. I think I'll just do this. At least now 2 cards are unknown. Yep, he's coming in. What does Nashi do again? Let's come down. You may mill that many cards. You may put in over legendary or champion cards from Williams. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. What's in their graveyard? Nothing of consequence. I mean, now we can go Fleshgorger, right? We're kind of stabilizing. Yeah, losing that Wrath hurt. I understand why they got rid of it. I could have cleared a path for Kaya. Got a blocker now, though. Every sacrifice, clean mail, that's all. Exile with it. Okay. I mean, we got a blocker. You gonna remove it? Cool. Okay. We're gonna swing. Yep. Exile. I don't have anything. Sure. You can become a No Witnesses. Shieldred. Ah, oh, they take any number. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Boy, we need a Wrath right now. We need a Wrath real bad. I mean, I think I could play this. I guess we just hold up and then we Cutsel's Flanker. Yep. Yep. We're gonna Cutsel's Flanker. When deals combat damage, you may mill that many cards. And when he is out the card from a graveyard. Okay, there's nothing there, there's nothing here. Okay. I mean, I think I just exiled their graveyard, right? Yeah. Exile their graveyard, block goes off. I'm not sure what else to do. Still taking 5. What you got? Cut down, sure. They still have no graveyard at least. Get a Plains and hope that we draw a Wrath. Yep. Yeah, Wraths are gonna be real good. We're starting in 2 Wraths against this deck for sure. Come on, big money. Whoa, what was that card that went in? Oh, it's another Nashi. I mean, he's pretty good. He's basically like drawing 2 cards here. Any number of legendary and or enchantment cards. Okay. Game 2. Here we go. Game 2. Alright, what do I want to side in? Let's look at it this way. I mean, why to keep the Cutsel's Flanker? Steal from existence. Let's get rid of that. Go up a Day of Judgment. Let's see, Harvester, Overlord. I mean, Overlord seems good. Let's cut Ajani and go with another Day of Judgment. I feel like that should put us in a pretty good spot there. What else do we see? I mean, they're super low to the ground. I kind of want to get a Lenda in there. Maybe for an Overlord. Maybe in for this Overlord. Let's do it. I feel good about that. She's going to be really hard for them to deal with. Is he too expensive? I'm having regrets. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go with it. We didn't see a Kaido in there, but I assume there's a Kaido running around in here. Oh, that's not very good. That's not very good at all. Better. I think send back a Fleshgorger. Hopefully we can Harvester of Misery, so I'm going to play Fleshgorger and then Kaya. Not great board presence, that's for sure. Keep 6. Concealed Courtyard, alright. There we go. A lot of more wastes. And hopefully we can get this thing with the Harvester. Okay, that's a good sign. Caves. Alright, play something. Give me a target for Harvester of Misery. No targets. Okay. I mean, I'll be first on the field. Let's do it. You had a counterspell? No. Okay. Alright, we are on the field. We are the beatdown. We are not the beatdown. I mean, that's a great target for that. I mean, so is this. Let's see if they tap out. If they tap out, we're definitely going Overlord next turn. Draw, discard. This guy's gonna kind of... They eventually will have to deal with this guy. Cut down. Okay. Interesting. Liliana. Okay, that deals with them.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it.
Yep. What do I do here? Do I play the Kaya? Or I play the Overlord? I could go Kaya and then go up and have a token. That might be the right play, honestly. She's super well protected. Like, we can block here. Even if they deal with this, they can get in deal 2. Discard a card, I discard. Sure. Overlord? Yep. Like, until they play something else, she's in really good shape. And that doesn't let them draw and discard. Okay. Alright, now we're needing... now we need a Wrath. We're definitely going to play this, get our tokens. We'll have 3 tokens on the board.
Drop it.
It's interesting. Create token. Create 2 tokens. Alright, so we got blockers. We got blockers galore. Her going -2 is not very good for them. They're running low on cards. Okay. I mean, sacrifice the smaller one, obviously. I'll make a block here. I'll trade. Unless they have a removal spell. Another Liliana. Jeez.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Okay. Is this whatever? Wow. They got there. Amazing. Yeah, let's do it. She's well protected. Make me discard. What do we think? Discard? I mean, if it's playable, they play it and then discard. If not, I'd love to get this on the field next turn. She's got to hit her, though. It's a close one. This is a tight one. Coming in. Okay. What you got? Play it or plus? Okay, that makes sense. And now... Now discard. Yep. Cool. I mean, swing at her, right? They got nothing. Restless Reef. 4/4 Death Touch. It's pretty good. I mean, it makes them remove it. We got one more turn and we have an Overlord. Okay, that's pretty good. That's real good. That's real good for them. They get, geez, they get so many cards. See, I need a Wrath. I need a Wrath off the top. And then discard something. Yeah, they just have overwhelming advantage. -2 to get rid of this. You have to, otherwise she goes. Yep, cool. Oh, that's 4/8. That's game. That sucks. Well, I guess I have a 6/6. I'll have a 6/6 at the end of the turn. I mean, There it is. I'm gonna take 6 though. Will this get to resolve? That's the big question. Shieldred. Jeez. I'm gonna be at 1. Okay, I'm like, can I even tap for mana and survive? It's Orzhov. Nashi is really doing work here. Yeah, I think we lost this one. Boy. Then -2 to get rid of this.
And I don't appreciate it. Off you go.
Counterspell? You got it. Concede. Alright, well, we got to 3-0. I'll still take it. I'll still take a 3-0 run. That's still plenty good. That's still plenty good here. We just had some bad hands there, and that's a good deck. That's a really good deck. I feel like that's the deck that you're seeing win a lot of challenges now, Demir Midrange. So, but no, there's nothing to scoff at. We went 3-0. I'll still probably try this a couple more times, but 3 packs, 2,000 gold, I think that's a win to me. That's a win to me. I will happily take my packs in gold and go from there. Yeah, this was fun. I'm not sure why I'm opening my packs right now, but why not? We're here. Might as well do it. But this was a blast. I had a great time doing this. I always love these events, and Standard is always super fantastic. I'll always do the Standard, and I'll always do the Timeless. Historic, I don't like Historic. I think Historic's a broken format. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But Standard's super fun, and so is Timeless. So, but that was great. Like, let's take a look at the deck one more time here and just kind of discuss it and see if there's anything that I would change if I'm going to run this again. I don't think so. The Custodes Flanker in the main deck I might lose. That was a less helpful than I think. I might go up another Null Priest. I really like this card. Like, we never get to reanimate anything, but this being a 2-drop and then having the Ajani, like, that's really strong. And then Ajani's a much better, like, turn 3 play as opposed to it being not very good. I might go up a Null Priest. Down the flanker. Could I put the flanker in the sideboard somewhere? I mean, I still really like Alenda. I feel like the Bone Brute wasn't doing anything. Maybe I put the flanker in here. Instead of a flanker in the sideboard. Like, is this the best? No, get sideboard. Can I do that? Okay, great. That worked great. So the best graveyard hate? I feel like there might be something better. Like, honestly, I might want to run, I get this Soul Cauldron. That might be the better something. But this gets rid of everything. I don't know. It's something to think about. But now we have 4. Now Ajani's better. Like, there's a small part of me that wants to go down a Bloated Processor and up another Ajani. Like, that might be the better play, honestly. Like, to be able to go up and then be able to just start putting counters on her. Or, like, counters on, like, him if there's 3. I don't know, something to think about. I might make a couple more changes and run it, but I think this is great. Like, we went 3-0, so I shouldn't be, like, dramatically changing the deck too much, but I think this is fun. This is something, it's interesting. I think it's got legs, and I love this kind of card. So, this is the deck. I like it. It went good. What are you guys playing this weekend? Yeah, anyone else participating? I haven't seen anyone post a 7-0. Like, this is the end of the day on Friday, so I was always curious to see, like, because you always see your streamers posting their 7-0s, but I didn't see anyone talking about that yet. I'm sure people did, but I haven't seen it, so I'm curious to see what happens, because this is so much, like, you're going to get so much attention to Standard for this, which Wizards is clearly trying to move, so that's fantastic. So I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see people playing Standard, because Standard is an amazing format. So that's good. I'll see if I can get one more run in this weekend, maybe with a different deck, but I had fun, so hope you have fun this weekend as well. Let me know how you did.